So I wake up in the morning and I eat breakfast, and while I eat breakfast I check YouTube and I saw that Rykard 3 uploaded a video. It was the Master of them All Tournament 2 and I get so excited, and in school I spend a whole fucking hour of my free time just to make teams for that specific tournament, and that is what you see right here. So what's up YouTube, welcome to another replay video. What I was talking about is the MOTA aka Master of them All Tournament of Rykard 3, and I already did one of those, I already participated in one of those in August, and I did place 8th I believe. I lost against the first guy, like not the first guy, but I lost against Anders Q, who did end up eventually winning the tournament. Jesus, my English sucks right now. But and then I was like, well, fuck it. I didn't concentrate and I just lost on the losers bracket again. But honestly, that doesn't really matter, because I do want to participate in the second tournament. And welcome to the first part of my series, by the way, called Road to MOTA, I guess I will call that. And I will be showcasing you some teams. I don't want to go into much detail. I'm not gonna tell you which item these things are carrying, even though most of them are like clear, like leftovers and air balloon and all shit. But some of them aren't, and some of the moves are hidden and I don't use them. But as far as that goes, I will show you some battles with different teams each time from Road to MOTA, and then eventually upload videos from the Master of them All tournament eventually. And let's just get right into the battle. So this time we're luckily on the right side. So I'm going with Lucario, thinking he would lead off with his Smeargle. Now Smeargle's fucking annoying, just go for the vacuum wave. Of course it's Sash, and of course he puts me to sleep. It's all fine though. It's already on, the speed is already up fast, but I want to speed it up even faster because it's so annoying. The part he just sets up all the shit on me, just like sticky web, goes for the Endeavor, leaves me with 1 HP, meaning that if I switch on to Stealth Rocks, I'm dead, because on this team, as you can see, I don't have a spinner because it's a mono steel type. And oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention that it's wait a second, I forgot to mention that you have to use Pokemons from 5 different regions. So I did use 5th gen with 5th gen, 6th gen with Ferthorn, Aegislash, 3rd gen with Metagross, 2nd gen with Skarmory, and since there is no Steel type in 1st gen, I couldn't use that. But I did use the 4th gen in Lucario because that was my Mega, and I used another 4th gen Pokemon in Heatran because Heatran is very good to have on a CA team because of Flash Fire. And yeah, let's resume. And I go for the Dark Pulse, predicting the Alakazam switch right here, but he just goes into Conkeldurr. I go for Flash Vacuum Wave, follow up, so I do get a good amount of damage of that Conkeldurr. I switch into my Skarmory because Skarmory pretty much walls it, even if he has Fire Punch and Iron Fist and all that good shit. It doesn't matter because Skarmory can just tank any one hit because it's bulky. It's bulky, ladies and gentlemen. Skarmory is easily one of the best defensive Pokemon still in the section. After Gliscor, of course, and he goes for another Fire Punch. It doesn't really matter to me. He realized that he cannot do much to me. I went for the Roost the turn before, so I do Whirl Without. He decides to switch, so I Whirl Without the Magnezone into Dragonite, which is very good because then, yeah, I broke his multi-scale, and I do just decide to go for another Whirlwind. Unfortunately, I get to Whirlwind him out into Skarmory, and since I do not want to let him set up too many layers of spikes, I switch into my Heatran right away, and I just decide to go for a Lava Plume, I believe, or did I overpredict? I don't really know. I only had this battle today, Jesus Christ. Okay, I went for the Will-O-Wisp, predicting a switch right there, but he just decides to go for the Whirlwind before or after he defogs everything away, which is kind of like beneficial for me because Sticky Web and Stealth Rocks on my part are away, and he doesn't really have that many things that are not weak to Stealth Rocks, so it's kind of a question play. And here I'm just really far back, I think, and he switches out. So he switches out to Magnezone. I switch to my Ferrothorn before that. I just go for the Leech Seed, Protect, and as he subs, I just go straight for the gyro ball thinking he would break the sub, but he actually switches in the Alakazam, so that was very good for me. I predicted him to DD right here, so that's why I went for the Thunder Wave. Unfortunately though, he has the Lumberry, and as you can see, a +1 Fire Punch easily knocks out my Ferrothorn. Dragonite is just too strong, damn. I think I'll lose at least 2 Pokemon to my Dragonite. I switched to my Skarmory hoping that I can live any hit, but nope, he just straight up takes me out with the Fire Punch, as I can then bring my Heatran because there's not much he can do except for like Dragon Claw, Outrage, and Outrage does clean 56%, even though I think I'm max HP, but I'm not really sure. Just go for the Hidden Power Rock, which I do carry on this for the specific reason of Talonflame, and right here I just go into my Aegislash because I thought it would be the best to take it Outrage, but it still takes 41%. So he's locked into Outrage. I can go for a King Shield, negate his attack boost, and just follow it up by going for a Shadow Ball. Unfortunately though, he predicts that very nicely and goes into his Smeargle, which means that something on my team has to get put to sleep again, because Smeargle basically outspeeds everything, which really sucks. But I decide to let my Heatran get to sleep because I know for a fact that Metagross can take special hits from the Magnezone, and it's bulky. I have max HP, and it has like base 130, base 130 defense. So Metagross should be pretty bulky, but unfortunately goes to the Endeavor on my Metagross, which really sucks. I can just go for the Bullet Punch because I know the Mach Punch is coming. I just want to get some damage off. I bring my Aegislash. Eventually, I have nothing to lose for going. What the fuck am I talking about? For using Shadow Ball, I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm kind of sloppy. It's just weird. And just go for the Shadow Ball on the Dragonite. His last 2 Pokemon are the Magnezone and the Skarmory. He goes for the substitute, unfortunately, here on my predicted King Shield, which means that first I have to break its sub, and after that retaliate back with another kill. But as it turns out, he just goes for the Charge Beam, not the Thunderbolt or anything, to boost his special attack, and I do outspeed him, so that was kind of a misplay on his part. I do outspeed the Magnezone, straight up kill it with a Sacred Sword, and his last Pokemon is Skarmory. He just decides to let me win, I guess, because he knew that he couldn't really do all that much to me. He just set up spikes and I can just kill him with 2 Shadow Balls. So yeah, that was a very good game to Moshiko Bob, whatever, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the first part of MOTA, and see you guys next time.